He done got to him, dog. Let me get this mic right real quick. I noticed my mic tripping. Bruh. Bruh. It done got to the OG Snoop. Let me let y'all check that out, man. Bruh, they really got to the OG, bruh. Shout out to everybody that's been fucking with my live. Dog, I only went live 3 times last week, right? I went live, I believe, this is my 3rd or 4th time going live this week. So, I'm still going live a lot, but not as much as I should. I used to go live. I was starting to go, I can't even say, because it was a long period of time. I was going live every day, giving y'all, you know what I'm saying, giving y'all a game on what fuck going on up out here, but nonetheless, I'm back, my niggas. So, I'm out in my car right now. Just had some lunch and shit like that. But I wanted to bring up this shit, because I seen this shit, bro. So your man Snoop Dogg is now making a children's book with LGBTQ characters. After earlier this year talking about how, you know, his kids asked him about, his grandkids asked him about the new Buzz Lightyear movie, and in a movie the kid had 2 women parents. Straight weird shit. And Snoop spoke up on that. Got a lot of backlash. Had to apologize. He apologized. Now he walking this bit back even more by saying he's making a book for kids that's gonna have LGBT people in it. So he went from that to that. What happened? I can only speculate, and my speculation is Snoop got bitched by these corporations that invest in him. I'm almost 1,000% sure that's exactly what happened with Snoop. He got bitched by these corporations because he's tripped. He said some real nigga shit. You feel me? He said some real nigga shit, and now his ass gotta apologize because he's paid by them people. You feel me? When you talk that real nigga shit, you can't be having them pay you, dog. You can't be having them pay you. You feel me? If you gonna talk real nigga shit, you gotta be independent. And Snoop Dogg is too much of a corporation. So him jumping out the window talking some real nigga shit, talking about how these weird ass movies got underlining shit in it for kids. You feel me? You said some real nigga shit, but you can't stand on it because you have all these entities investing in you, and they probably got dirt on your ass. You feel me? They probably got dirt on your ass. And that's what be happening, dog. That's why a lot of they ass can't keep it real, because they done went to these parties, probably done fuck around and did some dumb shit, and now they gotta fold. That's exactly what we seeing right now. This nigga Snoop Dogg done fold with it. He coulda kept it real, dog. Sometimes you gotta let that shit go. But that's what it be. The nigga, and I just put the video up on my page. I'll go check it out. When Omar Gooding was talking about how these niggas be selling their souls, and sometimes these niggas do some shit in the beginning that later on they gotta pay back for that shit. You feel me? They gotta pay back for that shit you did in the beginning. That fuck shit you did in the beginning when you was being a weird nigga, or you was doing some fuck shit, or you just did some pussy ass shit, or you compromised yourself, you sold your soul. They gonna come back and collect when you try to get up off that shit. Cause that's the thing about it is, bro, they ass be wanting to get away from that shit after a while. You know what I'm saying? At some point in time, you gonna be like, man, I ain't on that shit. You feel me? And now, you know, he gotta come back after saying some real shit. His ass gotta come back, apologize. Not only does he gotta apologize, he gotta make a book, put his name next to it for the bullshit he was just complaining about. Boy, they be spanking these niggas, boy. They be spanking these niggas, bro. They be spanking these niggas, bro. They be spanking these niggas good, bro. They really be spanking these niggas, bro. But that's why if you in this shit and you gon' claim to be a real nigga, bro, you gotta be a real nigga. You gotta stand on that shit all the fucking time, dog. You gotta stand on that motherfucker all the time. And a lot of times these niggas don't even want to stand on that shit. But yeah, they don't want to stand on the shit. That be the problem, dog. These niggas will say some real shit, but they know they got these corporations around them. So now you gotta be on the fuck shit. You feel me? And that's what it is with Snoop. Snoop gotta be on the fuck shit. He come out, he say, man, I don't like that shit. Y'all got this weird ass shit in here for the kids. Nigga, they gonna spank your ass. And now you gotta make a book promoting the same shit you just said you didn't want for your grandkids. Now you gotta go put that shit on other people's grandkids and kids. You feel me? So, you know, that be that thing with that Hollywood shit when these niggas be in these Hollywood circles for so long. These niggas be around these people for so long. They done did so much weird shit over the years. Snoop Dogg, as soon as that shit happened, that nigga Snoop Dogg apologized the next day. Cause he forgot. Oh shit, I forgot. They owe me. They own me. Everything I say, they can flip on me at any time. You feel me? They own you, dog. They own you. So it's like, you know, you can play tough around when you get around us. You can play tough when you get around some niggas. But now nigga gotta make a book. So that's why a lot of people. I was looking at this shit on Twitter. I seen that shit on Twitter today. Man, niggas was hot about that shit. Niggas like, damn, Snoop. Damn, for real? Damn. You know what I'm saying? People like, damn, for real? I thought you was standing on business, though. Hell nah, Snoop Dogg ain't standing on motherfucking business. Snoop Dogg ain't standing on motherfucking business. Got it. There's very few niggas that's willing to crash out on that hill. There's very few niggas. You got, Boosie. But see, Boosie made by the people. You know what I mean? Boosie a nigga that's made by the people, so Boosie can say that shit and then stand on that shit, and that's what he gonna be on forever. You feel me? Cause he stand on that shit. Snoop Dogg ain't like that, but Snoop the bad thing with Snoop a legend. Let me not just crap on Snoop. Snoop's a legend. I fuck with Snoop, but at the end of the day, this is why people look at you funny, because it's like you want to do real nigga shit. But when it comes down to actually getting your hands dirty and you gotta lose some money, you ain't trying to lose that money. You feel me? You want them contracts. You wanna, you know, what that is? The Olympics coming to LA. The Olympics coming to LA in 2028. So Snoop gonna want to be a part of that. Cause last Olympics he was at, they said that nigga made like, what they said that nigga made like 20 million or some shit just that weekend alone. So you gotta think he wanna do that shit again, you feel me, in 2028. But when you do that type of shit, bro, you gotta do fuck shit to get that money. You feel me? To get that type of bag and be in those type of rooms, you gotta do fuck shit and you gotta sell it to your people. That's the thing. You gotta do that fuck shit and you gotta promote it to your people. How can we get your people to be on this fuck shit? We gonna use your black ass, you know. And I respect Snoop. Snoop's a legend, but nah, bruh. And I wasn't even one of the people that were mad at Snoop about the when he performed at the Trump shit. I wasn't mad at Snoop about that shit. A lot of people were mad at Nelly and Snoop about that shit. Fuck no. They wasn't really tripping on Ross, because Ross like Ross let their ass know, man. Nigga, I'm here for this money, nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. But Snoop Dogg, you know, Snoop Dogg was the nigga like 2016 and 2015. He was the one saying, man, anybody fuck with Donald Trump, you a coon. You a coon. You this, you that. Okay. Fast forward 2024, 2025. This nigga Snoop Dogg chuckling up with Donald Trump. You feel me? And I'm not mad at you for doing that, but I am mad at you for not being a real nigga. I don't give a fuck about you, who you deal with and who you don't deal with. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I just give a fuck about you being a real nigga. You gonna keep it real with the people. And I think that's what Snoop got his biggest issue with. He be wanting to be seen as a real nigga, but he don't be wanting to really be a real nigga. You feel me? That's what it is. That is. I just hit that bitch on head. He want to be seen as a real nigga, but he don't want to be a real nigga. See, that's a big ass difference. You want to be seen as a real nigga, but you don't want to be a real nigga. And yeah, I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that. But y'all let me know, man. This your man Delvin, man. I'm finna get up out of here. Y'all let me know. This nigga Snoop, what the polls say? 50% said y'all say he should have apologized. Man, fuck y'all.